Hi, I'm Erin Howard, and I'm going to show you how to track your LeadPages opt-ins in MailChimp. MailChimp and LeadPages don't make it easy to figure out how to do this. After a lot of hunting around, I finally figured out a way to do this. It's not at all obvious, so I made this video to save you some time. We're going to start out in MailChimp. So the first thing we want to do is click on Lists, then click on the name of our list. From there, we'll click on Sign Up Forms. And there we will go to General Forms and click on Select. And now we're in the Sign Up form for our list. The reason we're here is that we're going to create a group. The original purpose of groups in MailChimp was that you could give people options to check off when they're signing up for your list. And then you can create groups and segments based on that. So maybe a personal trainer on their sign up form might have something like, are you most interested in learning about diet and nutrition, improving muscle mass, or losing weight? And people can check off which they're interested in, and then the personal trainer could create groups based on those answers that people gave. But we are creating a group that nobody who is signing up is actually going to see. It's just a way to let us track where people are coming from in LeadPages. So the first way to create this group is we are going to click on Add a Field, which is already selected here. We're going to click on Checkboxes. That tells us the type of field that we want, a checkbox field. And I have already created one LeadPages tracking group in my MailChimp account, but I'm going to create another one from the beginning so you can see how it's done. So I'm going to name it, and I'm going to call it LeadPages Example. And I'm going to make this a hidden field. Because if people do ever actually see your sign up form, you don't want this to show up. So here we have the different options that you can fill out for the group. So I am going to just call one option Email Guide, and then I'm going to click Add an Option. And these are going to be the options that people that you can check off, or if you're actually creating a real group that people will see to check off when they're signing up. So I will call this one Facebook Guide for the purposes of an example. And now I am going to click Save Field. Okay, so now when we scroll down, you'll see all these fields here that have they have a light blue, and then it says hidden in the background so that you know that those are not visible to the general public. You scroll down, and here is the field that I just created, LeadPages Example, and we have Email Guide and Facebook Guide as possible options. So next we are going to go to LeadPages, and we're going to set up LeadPages so that when somebody fills out and opts in on your lead page, that behind the scenes one of these fields gets checked off. If we go to LeadPages, I have already set up an example page to use for the purposes of this lesson. So I have already integrated my LeadPages account with MailChimp, and if you have not done that yet, if you click on your account name in LeadPages and go to integrations, then you'll be able to choose MailChimp to integrate. That's not in the scope of this video, but if you search how to integrate your MailChimp account in LeadPages help, then they have an example of how to do them. So to go back to our lead page, this is a page that I have set up, and right now if I click on the opt-in button right here, and I look over to the left here, it's saying, okay, this page is not connected to your email service provider. Every new lead page that you create, if you have more than one integration, then you need to specify the integration, who you want to integrate it with. So over here, I'm going to select MailChimp because I have a few different integrations to choose from. I'm going to select MailChimp, and I'm going to select the name of the list. If you've recently added a new list, you may need to hit reload to make sure that everything shows up. So if you don't see the name of your list, hit reload and it should appear. So master list is the list that I want. Now I'm going to click on customize this form. And over here on the left, after I've clicked on customize this form, you'll see that there's an option for hidden form fields. And again, you might need to reload if not everything shows up. Then they try to scare you off. This feature is intended only for advanced users and might require some development skills, but don't worry about that. Click on Show Advanced Options. There it shows all of our hidden form fields here. And here is the one that I created called LeadPages Example. So if you select that, then you're able to, you have to double click that. They really make it difficult for you here to figure this out. And it shows you the two options that we created. So what I want is whenever somebody opts in using this lead page, I want this field email guide to be checked off. And don't worry about the pre-populate using this URL variable. That is a little more advanced, and we're not going to get into that in this video. So I've checked off, okay, whenever somebody signs up on this lead page, check off email guide, then click OK. Then click OK again to save. And then you want to save your page. Once you've saved that page, then you'll want to go and sign up yourself using a test email address, or have a friend do it, or something like that to make sure that it's working properly. But what will happen is that when you go back to MailChimp, you're going to go back to manage lists. You'll be in lists. And if you click on manage subscribers, you get a drop-down menu and you click on groups. And it's going to show you the names of your groups. And I'm not going to, this is the one that I created, LeadPages Example, but because I've just created that, there's not going to be anybody under that yet. So here's one that I have actually actively been using, LeadPages Source. So I'm going to click on View Groups. And then it's going to tell me, here's one particular group that I created. It tells me that I have 72 subscribers. And this is another one that I have set up but not used yet, so that has 0 subscribers. So that is how you are able to track your LeadPages leads in MailChimp. So, so what you'll be able to do later on is when you're sending an email, you can create a segment from that group. And what I'll do is to show you how to do that, you'll go to segments. You'll click on create segment, and it's asking you for the criteria that you want to use. Subscribers match, you can say any or all of the following. So I want only people who are in this particular group. So subscribers match all of the following. I'm going to scroll down here And I'm going to, here's my example of this particular group, LeadPages source. I'm going to say LeadPages source is all of, which means everyone who has checked off this particular box. Then I'm going to, I could add additional conditions like everybody who's checked that particular box after April 2nd, 2015 or something like that. But right now this is the only criteria I'm going to use. So I'm going to click Preview Segment. It shows me 72 subscribers match my segment, and from there I can click Save Segment. And then that way, when I go to, if say I want to send an email to only those people, I can click on Campaigns. I'm going to create my campaign. And then I'm going to say send to a saved segment. And then I can choose the name of the segment that I want to send to. And you can also do a similar thing in if you're using MailChimp automation, which is the autoresponders, which comes only with the MailChimp paid account. Then you can set up an automation series. And you can set it up so that whenever somebody comes in via that lead page, you start sending them a certain series of emails. And the way you do that is you, when you're in the automation series, you click on Trigger, and you can see what I have previously set up. Subscribers match the following conditions. LeadPages source, which is one of those groups that I had set up on the form, is how to grow. So that is how you can track your LeadPages leads in MailChimp. Thank you for listening and have a great day.